Saban, okay, that was a real important part of my childhood. I mean, if it wasn't for this is something that should be getting told on the 24th. I mean, should be told about the 14th of September because the 20th anniversary is coming up. Okay, the 20th anniversary is coming up the 14th of September. But I was tell you guys earlier. Yeah, I remember Sinbon. Now, what did Sinbon bring us? Well, it brought us the Fox Kids Network. I mean, it brought us Digimon. It brought us Power Rangers. It brought us Woody Woodpecker, the Magic School Bus. It brought us everything. But ABC bought Sinbon. That's what happened. I mean, there was a few good cartoons that Sinbon took from us. I mean, ABC took Sinbon, okay, because of one thing: Power Rangers. And then we got the Fox Box, which we got Fine Futons, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, that sort of thing. But yeah, that's actually what happened, guys. If it wasn't for ABC taking Sinbon from us, we still have our Digimon still. We still have Digimon. We still have Power Rangers, which, as of this recording, Power Rangers is on season 28 or 29 as of this recording. Sinbon, after that, then ABC Kids said, you know what, we'll still Sinbon to ABC, to Nickelodeon Viacom. So, yeah, Digimon went to Vortex and went to ABC. I mean, Power Rangers is still in the air today, but now it's on. Always on now at. Power Rangers is now on. It was on at like 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock on ABC Kids. I remember that because when the winter time in Michigan, you really get nothing to do, and at noon, when the cartoons were usually over with and the wrestling started, or the adult stuff came on. I mean, I do remember at 9 a.m. I wanted to watch Kubo, couldn't watch it. Because at 9 a.m. I had choice. ABC Kids or Kubo on Fox. Most of the time I watched Kubo. I mean, I didn't watch ABC Kids that much. I mean, Fox started around 6, 7 in the morning at the time. And then ended around noon. Everyone stopped turning cartoons around noon, except ABC. They stayed on until 1 o'clock at night. From 9 to 1, they were on. Now, the thing was, though, back then, it was whack. I had a choice of the big four, actually. CBS. Now, back then, when I was younger, I had a big choice. Nick on CBS, the Fox Box, or ABC. I never watched Discovery Kids on NBC because it was just not that good. I mean, I always watch CBS, Fox, or always watch ABC. I mean, the last cartoon channel to stay on the air. I mean, now you can still watch cartoons, but it's all adult stuff, and it's all sciencey stuff. In 2002, they changed the law, okay? And these are channels that you watch with your antenna. You didn't have cable yet. I mean, when I was younger, cable existed, but it was just too expensive. You used rabbit ears. TVs were a box, okay? Your TV was a box. I just sold my last box TV to the local thrift shop for a good amount of money. The thing is, though, you don't see it anymore. I mean, the last cartoon company around was CW, which canned everything off in 2014. But I mean, back then you had CBS, you had Nick on CBS, which CBS is owned by Viacom, which owns NBC, Viacom owns CBS, Nickelodeon, they own everything. They also own Paramount, so yeah, that's how everything went downhill. But in 2002, I watched Nick on CBS. I mean, I watched Nickelodeon, watched CBS. I watched CBS, watched Fox, watched ABC. I mean, that's all you had back then. I mean, yeah, you had the WB, which didn't really have anything I wanted to watch. So I never watched WB, and I never watched Channel 16, which is NBC affiliate. Yeah, I watched PBS. I mean, if I woke up early enough, I watched Ron Haleson or watched PBS, and watched Thomas Tengage on PBS. I mean, if I woke up early enough, 5:30, Ron Hazelden. 5:30, Ron Hazelden. 6 o'clock is kind of tricky because at 6 o'clock you had two choices. At 6 o'clock they put at 6 o'clock they put on they still do it at 6 o'clock on Saturdays. They put Bob Ross on there. Then Thomas Dickinson was on. The thing was, though, at the time, Michigan did daylight savings time. At the time, Michigan did daylight savings time. Indiana did not. So I lived in Michigan at the time, but all my TV stations at the time were Indiana. Indiana was an hour behind us during daylight savings time. I mean, during winter time, we were the same time, but when the summertime was, we were off from them. So yeah, if you lived in Michigan, like I did, like on the state line, Michigan, Indiana, it was real tricky to keep up because Indiana was an hour behind us during the summertime, and during the wintertime it was the same. So that was always a problem. Indiana, you got rid of it. Indiana never used daylight saving time until 2005, 2006, when everything got changed back to normal. I mean, if you watch old programs like old openings of Fox 28 on TV from '95, they talk about the time change. So yeah. So yeah, I do remember Saban. Saban was good, guys. Saban ran Fox Kids. Then they went to ABC just for Power Rangers, and then Saban got sold over to Viacom ABC for Power Rangers and Digimon. Power Rangers are still there now, but Power Rangers are on at 9 in the morning on Nickelodeon. In my day, they're always on early. ABC had them on around 1, 2 o'clock when everyone was not around. And then when they took over, when someone took it, they started around 9 in the morning for Power Rangers. So yeah, Saban really got screwed up around 2002. So yeah, Saban really got messed around. But Saban did a lot of stuff for Fox Kids. I mean, Saban did a lot for Fox until Disney bought him. So yeah, I do remember Saban.